Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Laura Ashcroft, aka VI, and welcome to a brand new series and episodes of a brand new game, Airport CEO. If you've not already done so, please pop down right here below and to subscribe to our channel and to turn on the notification bell so that you can be then notified when we upload a brand new video to the channel. Now, we have actually pre-recorded and edited a lot of this series due to going away for a short time. So any form of comments down right below on how it should be done, we will catch that back up again when we come back from the break. Unless you are watching this later on down and that in the year when the series is actually finished. So literally let's get this game started. So you can actually get this off Steam as well. So let's begin a new area, and my mouse is starting to play up on me today. So we're going to keep it as a female, and we're going to go with some black hair, and let's just find this. There we go. Okay, and we're then just going to change the face as well. So you can actually create your own character here as well. So we are going to name this as the channel as the I. So we can do that straight away. Now I do live in Manchester, so I am going to go with my nearest city, which is the Manchester airport area. And then of course you can then name your airport and also use the 3-letter codes as well, which every airport does actually have. So we are going to go with the I International, and then the 3 code letters is TEI for ourselves, so that you can actually choose your own one here, and you also get quite a few different logos as well. So what we are going to be doing on this one, we are actually going to be using one of the logos what I've used before, and when I've been learning how to play the game. You can actually do it as a sandbox. Now there is many different levels to this as well for the management mode. So you've got easy, moderate, difficult, and extreme. Now you do actually get literally different amounts of money here. So on the easy you get 3 million, moderate you get 2 million, difficult is 1 million, and also the last one, which is the extreme, which is 500,000. So what we're going to be doing is we will be doing different series to this for each and every single level. So we're actually going to be going on to the easy, and we're going to then launch the entire game now. So we're just going to get this loaded up, and now this will take like a few moments to actually do, so we'll catch you very shortly when it's actually loaded. So when you actually come on, you get 1 piece of plot of land there, but you can actually only buy 4 plots of land here. So each one of these lands here costs around about 750,000 to unlock. Down at the bottom left here, you've got your introduction to the game. So let's start the introduction now. So it will go through everything here with your build panel, your R&D panel, and etc. And you then also got your management here. So you can actually use the shortcut tab button on your keyboard. So we've got one email here, which is from the mayor. Oh. So this email is: welcome to your airport. Thank you for our last meeting. I know that you like your new job. I know it isn't much at this point, but hopefully you do better than the last person who tried to build in our town's proud airport. You've got a lot of work ahead of you, so better get to it. I can't give you any tips because I really don't know how to run an airport, but let me remind you that you have a budget to keep to. We count on you to get this place making a profit. Good luck, and we talk soon. is the most important thing you need to know. Press tab to access the management panel. Here you find anything from a management perspective, such as economy, staffing, purchasing new products, operations and more. This is your control panel as a CEO. Press H to access the tutorial. It can prove to be quite a challenge to build an airport, so this might be of a great assistance. We at the city office want you to get a flying star, haha. So I've asked a few people with inside knowledge of airport operations to contact you via email over the day or so to make sure to watch your email inbox. And that's all. Best of luck to you. Great. So it is actually from the Filmroa Mayor. So the Gregor and Filmroa Mayor. So here, okay, you got your operations and comedy, staff, vehicles, statistics and tutorial. Okay, and here you can actually go through all the necessary part there, and also the dashboard as well. So let's just pop onto here. So under the economy, you've actually got your daily income and expenditure, okay, your fees, your loans, your accepted contracts and all your contract parts here. Then of course the operations to open your airport and etc. So we've also then got all these necessary parts here as well. So you've got our messages here and also our airport status here as well. And then down on this side here, you've then got your management of all your flights. So we can just click off that. So let's get this started. So first of all, we're going to go into our economy area, okay, and offer contracts, and we're then going to go with the Blue Build Construction Limited. So it offers us more contractors, okay, for a cheaper price, okay, per hour per contractor. So we're then going to get that there done, and we're then going to pop into operations, onto our construction. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to deploy 20 contractors to start off with, so we can get that started. Okay, so we're now going to wait for them to come along. As we're waiting for them to come along, we're going to pop down right to a build section, aircraft infrastructure, and we're then going to start off with a small runway. Now you can do a tarmac one if you really wanted to, but we are actually going to be starting off with a green. So I am actually going to be doing a 3x3 area, okay, for the runway. So we've got like an email about the awards as well, which we can actually pop into very quickly, very shortly. And then we're going to then get these here. Now, instead of actually closing down part of the runway, we're actually going to be using this one here straight away, because it makes it a lot easier to then do. And we're then going to then do the asphalt runway road access, which is the taxiway foundation. So we're going to be then doing that there, and then going with the grass area here as well. So we're going to rotate this around. Make sure you have the walkway, the zebra crossing towards the road area, and this will then allow it to be a lot more suited. So we are actually going to go up here, like so. So I'm going to zoom out and move up a little bit, and we're then actually going to be building a load of these into place. So to actually initially get all these started, you can actually deploy everybody out straight away, but I am actually going to go back into here, then actually deploy everybody okay, I've already deployed everybody ready to come out anyway. So we're then just going to very quickly go through, okay, just fast forward this over. So I've already spent near enough $500,000 already, okay, on this. So what we are going to be then doing as well, as a precaution, we are actually going to then be building our road area, okay, for our customers, okay, just to prepare this up ready. So we are actually going to go over to 30 by the 2, and we're then going to go up there by 4 by the 2, and then straight over to there as well. So that then allows us then to chuck in everything what we're then needing for this. So we're actually going to be putting in a couple of bus depots. Thank you. So a couple of bus depots, a couple of the car poles as well. We are actually leaving this part here for a quick crossing over, and that's what we're going to be doing there, okay. And then we're going to then chuck in some taxi area here as well. While all this is getting built, I'm just going to literally get all this sorted out as quickly as possible, okay, and straight there as well. And then we can then go straight up to here where our terminal is actually going to be. So here we're going to then chuck in a couple of zebra crossings, okay, just like that there. Now all these here are now built up, so we can actually put back into here, and we then get our taxi pathway dots here sorted, and we're then going to come straight up to here, and we're then just going to connect all these up like so. And just like that there. So we're going to get all that sorted out there as quickly as possible. Now I've actually turned off the music right here to this game due to issues with YouTube not allowing certain music to be played from games for some reason. They're just being really quite awkward with that. So we do actually need to then get in our terminal, our air traffic control, our ATC, and we're then just going to prompt that there like so. So as soon as that's being built there, that's going to be a lot more better. Now what we can do, okay, we can actually start building the terminal now. Initially it needs to be by about 31 by 17, so we are actually going to go by 32 by 17. If I can get this working properly today, please. Thank you. Okay, just like that there. Okay, and we're then going to go back onto our tab, and we're going to go into our operations, airport control panel, and we're then going to open up and allow general aviation, or GA, for that. Okay, and we're then just going to then open up this runway here. Okay, so we got this here going on, so we just need to make sure that we've actually got a door placed into this section here. So we're actually going to go with a double door, large ones, because we need large doors, and also a few large windows on each side as well. So I'm actually going to be putting 2 on each side here, because airports are really light and airy and big. So that's what we are doing there straight away. Now we have got a task here right here to get 5 GA flights to land, so that's what we are currently doing there. And what we're then going to be doing now, as all preparation, okay, for this to go, we're going to put in our secure entrance into here, and then do our road area straight up and straight into there as well. Okay, there is a reason for that, and we'll go into that very shortly. So let's get these here. So we're needing to then place into here a depot like so, and a fuel area. And then what we then can do now is pop into the economy, pop into here, then eventually we are actually going to get some fuel areas here as well. So that's what we're actually going to be aiming for as soon as possible. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be building a separate little building down here, okay, which is going to be for the staff area. So this is why I'm actually wanting to do this just a little bit separate, you see, just for this reason. And we're then just going to do that there, and we're then actually going to place a door, a large door, into this section here, just like so. Okay, and then we're then going to then place a small door into this section here, so we're just needing to rotate that. Okay, and we then got like a couple of doors going into there straight away, and then also a door section into here as well. What we are going to do, okay, we are actually going to build our terminal section here. So actually let's just get that deleted off there very quickly, actually, just to make sure. So yeah, so this is like the little staff enter part into the entire airport, and we're then going to then go onto our staffing area. So a staff zone, okay, and we're then just going to pop that into there, like that, and then into there like that, just to make sure that all the staffing area is sorted. And we're then going to then need a staff room, okay, and this is what we're going to then do here. So we've got a staff room there and a staff room there. Okay, so we actually need to pop in and get that sorted out there very shortly. But what we are going to then do is we are then going to build a couple of desks, leaving a 2 gap between, and this is for your administrators to come in and do the work which is then needed for you to grow your airport. So we're going to just pop along with this here and do that there as well, and then just pop down here very quickly, and there we go. And that is what we're then going to do there. What we are going to do, however, is actually place a wall coming all the way around this little section here. Then we're then going to then place a large door right there with a couple of large windows, just because we can, because it's the administration area. We then need to then sort out the flooring as well. I am actually jumping ahead with a lot of this here, because this does take time to build and get sorted, so we're just needing to make sure that we've got all this here sorted out as best as possible. So there we go. Now we are going to then pick our fuel and go, which is 0.9 per litre for the 100 LL, and also the Jetta 1 aviation fuel at 20 cents per litre as well. So we're actually going to be doing that one there. Now we do, however, need to get some vehicles in, so we're actually going to then be getting 2 of the fuel trucks in, and we're then going to order that straight away. So we are doing that there, okay, and they will come in, place into there, and the fuel will then be dropped off there as well. What we can then do, because I am actually wanting to try and get this done as soon as possible, I am actually going to go into our staffing. We are going to go into our administrator, and we're then going to hire 4 administrators straight away. Oh, actually, let's get 5. Then 1 paying agents. No, okay. So we can't get 1 paying agents at this moment of time, but we can actually pop into here. Okay, and we can actually go and get our commercial license, okay, and get everybody straight onto there straight away. We've actually got the office space here ready for that reason, okay. But we do actually need to add in some decorations into here, so we are actually going to be placing a couple of large plants just like dotted around into the staff area here, and then also like one up there as well, okay. And then we just need to pop on and then get our aviation fuel situation there sorted out, so then everybody can then do whatever they're needing to do then, okay, to get fuel. Now we are just going to update that there and actually upgrade this up to there, and we also then got some Papai type lights here, so we're actually going to be just jotting these down here like so. Oh, excuse me. And then we're then just going to pop it on like so, just like this here. Right, they don't have to be 100% perfect, okay. It just makes it a bit more lighter there as well. So we got that thing sorted, so we're actually going to then wait for this to then get done. Okay, we've actually got all that there sorted out, and we're now going to go into our check-in area now. So we've actually got all these sections here, so let's just pop back into here. Let's pop into here. Okay, so we got that there done then. So what I am actually going to then consider doing, okay, is go with a program group 1, okay, and we're then going to get that started straight away and get for maximum 3 people onto there. We're then going to go onto our staff area. So actually let's get some more administrators, because we will need those a bit later on. Passenger service, okay, we do actually need to get 4 of them, so we've actually got 2 already, and then also a rump people there. Okay, so we got that there sorted. Passenger service, nope, and also we're needing some security officers as well, so we can actually just reject a lot of these reds off like straight away. Oh, there we go, and a security officer there. And then let's just get rid of some of these guys here. Oh, there we go, and we got 1 more there as well. So we are going to get that sorted out there. Now what we are going to be doing here, okay, first of all we are actually going to be then going into the secure zoning straight away with this, because this is a pain in the backside sometimes. So do make sure that you've actually got a large enough area for the area back here, and we are actually also going to be then putting into here a exit area, so we do need to make sure that we've got the exit section there straight away. So we can actually place in all our exit area like so. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's like 1 off there, that's perfectly fine, because what we can do is then build a wall. Okay, just popping around there like that there, and then pop up to there as well. and then we then got this wall here just to come over to this section here. We're then going to be placing a large door, okay, just there, and then placing a medium window, and then place like a large window into this section here as well. Okay, and we then got that there all sorted and ready to go. Now here we are going to then start doing this section here. So we are actually going to go down to about here, so we can actually then get our checkage area here, okay, for security. And then again we are going to then build a quick wall just popping up to there, and then get in a couple of large doors in like so there. Okay, so we've got all this area here all sorted. Now what we are going to be doing is that we are actually going to be going into the more of the like the remote stand service. Now that one there would take about 12 hours to do. Okay, and we can actually use this here, what we've actually got here, and plus we can actually move this over a lot more over to this side here as well. So what we are going to be doing is now is that we are going to just pop into here like so, and we're then going to then go into our desk, information desk and check-in desk. So we've actually got a small one, and what we're going to be doing is we love to try and keep a lot of this back area here open for purposes. So we are going to do a 2-gap area because we are looking at having our baggage conveyor belts as well. Now we are wanting them to go underground eventually, so we do actually need to do some certain bits of research, and also for contactless area as well. So we are actually going to be placing that here for the quick self checkout or check-in type system. So we are then going to then just build some walls here. Okay, and we're then going to go then for along to there, and then we're then going to go up to there like that, and then we're then going to then place a door into each one of these areas here. But what we are going to be doing is as well, because it is a staff zone, we are going to just chop this in as a staff zoned area here. Okay, just like that there, and just like that one there. Okay, so all these staff can actually go behind there. Okay, now we haven't actually figured out on what we're actually going to be doing here with this part as yet, is that we do initially wanting to try and get another runway in, okay, the asphalt runway, which we are opting in for on this occasion. Right, and we're then going to do that there, and we're then going to then place one of these in. Okay, and then also on the other side as well, we're going to then place one of these parts into here as well. Okay, then going on to the taxiway area, let's do that as a 5 as well, because we are opting in for 5 distances. Okay, this part here can actually be extended that way if they're needed. That is perfectly fine. Now what we are looking at then doing here is actually our major area for this. So let's actually get this started. I actually forgot to get that started, so that's then perfectly fine. So we got the security email, performance reports, and also the awards here as well. So it gives us like a little bit of targets. Now we have got this here sorted, okay, and we have actually got all these here going along quite nicely. So what we are going to be then doing is, now we are actually going to upgrade all these to the asphalt area. So this does actually cost a bit of money to get this sorted, but it's nice and easy to get that done anyway. And then we're then just going to just pop straight up to here like this, okay, and straight onto there, straight up to there like that, okay. And we're then just going to finish off these ends here as well. So we are actually going to just pop onto these here, and we're then just going to give these a quick update area here, and just like this here. So I'm going to get all these done here now, and then we're then just going to go down and get this sorted out there as well, okay. So we've got these here, okay, so we can actually then go onto now our dotted area, okay, and so we can actually connect these up like so to there, okay. Now we do need to try and figure out whereabouts we want in these parts here to be, because what I found was you need to make sure that from the terminal to the external area, you need to make sure that it's in a secured area. So that is actually going to be quite an interesting thing there. So we're actually going to go then 5x5 on these here, okay, and we're then going to go straight along like so, do a 5 there, and just do that one there as well, and let's go by a 20x5 there as well. Now we can actually then place in these here. So yet again we need to place them literally down onto these bits here. So we're actually going to be doing that now. Now you would initially think, why am I doing these away from a terminal? It's like I said, we're actually going to be doing other parts to this as well, so we need to make sure that we can actually get access to these other parts here. Now the only way which I've actually found is by using a road going around, okay, like so, and then just bring these up to here as well, do that there like that, okay, and then placing then some little parts here as well for this. Now I may initially have to change this because with this we are looking at where is it now? Definitely got it in here somewhere. I think it's actually in this section here, I think. So we actually do need to make sure that we got that there. Now let's just double check this here, make sure that this is actually all underway. So we're still waiting for that to come on there. So we may have to actually move these back just a little bit. So that is what we're then going to try and probably do as well. So we do actually need to make sure that we've got the crossings for these actually sorted, and to make sure that everything is all up to standard. So literally we can actually place here a lot of the parts here, to what we need in. So we do need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these little sections for this, so we can actually then deal with that in appropriate manner then. So what we do need to, there we go. So we've got these here. So we've got a bus depot here, so we can actually then place 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and ideally I wanted 10 there. So we can initially try and do it as going down onto this little section here, which is perfectly fine. So we've actually got 10 little areas there. So we're going to get this set up on this part here, and we're then going to then leave that as it is after we've got all these parts here actually connected up to our runway here. Okay, just like that there. And then in our next episode we are going to then build all the necessary area for this, such as the desk in this side here, but also then all the necessary areas as well. So what I am going to do just before finishing off this episode, I am going to then just place these onto here like so, and just one extra there like that, and then one like that there. What we can then initially do, so we've got our service car here, so this is actually for our rump agents, so we can actually just place some of these in straight away for our rump agents, so they can go and get picked up as well. So this here is actually open up to everybody at this moment of time, so we're actually going to just do that there very quickly, pop onto here, and just open up this one here very quickly, to then allow for this to be then done as best as possible, to try and get as much money in as we can. So we currently got around about 660,000. So let's just have a quick check on our economy, on our income. So we are losing money on a daily basis at this moment of time, but when we do actually get in all our oh yes, that's it, before we do actually go off, we do actually need to just very quickly place into here a quick service road onto there, so they can actually get into this section here as well. So we're going to get that done now very quickly. Then literally that is then done for this episode then. So we're going to wait for this running ready to get built. So a lot of people are going down there now very quickly, running down there, trying to get all this built up so we can actually get everything done, because the longer that they wait, the more chance that your rating is actually going to go down, which we don't want. So we are actually going to get that done very quickly. Yeah, so definitely we are going to definitely need some of them. We do need altogether 10 of these. Okay, so we can actually get 10 of these in. Okay, and we can actually get 4 of these in straight away there as well. So yeah, so we will leave it there. Thank you so much on that for joining us on this episode. So on the next episode we are going to be finishing off all the secure all up this other security area here as quickly as possible to make sure it's then all connected up, and which is quite important. This is why I've actually made this bit more closer, because if you have a look there with this, it just means then that you're just connecting up all these bits here and that for that, and also here as well with like a quick section there, like a crossing or something. Then like we should be able to then do mobile transportation then for that. So thank you very much to everybody, and I will see you again very soon.